Your daily
Yeah, Charlie. You can sit there. Hey, we're on TV and
Where's
the radio.
Carl gonna sit?
He'll have to find a spot after Charlie.
Okay.
We're on TV once again, once a day, every day. We turn on the machines and then we start talking.
Hey, Carl, we can trade.
We're gonna be here for an hour.
As soon as Charlie moves, that's when we make our move.
I can sit on the arm. I've sat on the arm of the couch.
Hard on your ass. Be hard on my ass.
Because of hard ass, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can swap.
It's Monday.
We can swap at some point.
Because Dan is here.
The swapping is not necessary.
Hi, Dan. How are you doing today?
Why? I'm doing great.
Oh,
Thank
good.
you.
Me too.
Am I coming in?
Yeah, it's there.
No.
Yeah.
And then Charlie's going to move yet again.
It's there.
See, that's when we make our move. There
Tap,
we go.
you just go
Am I there?
like this. See? There you are.
Okay, great.
With that tapping sound is testing the mics, listeners on the radio.
Yeah. Got to make sure the mic is working. I want you all to hear me.
If you're Charlie, if you're just tuning in, Dan is here again. He's been here every Monday for years.
Years.
Tara seems to be back in that corner somewhere.
Oh yeah, Tara's in the corner.
Staying chill.
Staying chill.
How was the week there, Dan?
Many interesting things happened. Some of note, most of not. Isn't that interesting? Note,
I think
not.
The interesting things probably are the noted things. Note, not. Oh yeah, they're only one letter off, huh?
I'm taking tutorial videos for work.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, part of the. I'm gonna have to teach people how to use a program. So I'm watching tutorials and playing with the program little by little, and I'm learning this thing. I need to teach it.
Any specific details?
It is a 3D object generator that does text.
Okay.
Or objects.
Now, officially,
and then you can.
My brain has 404'd.
It's a. You make 3D objects and you animate them.
Right, but you know, trying to, like modeling and like surface texture.
I could totally make
gosh.
spaceships with this.
Yes.
Whoa. What is it, like Blender?
Yeah, but way easier.
Huh?
You can put.
Yeah, yeah. Alex is moving things around here, so we can see her walking through. Poles, whoa! Some of the poles are falling down. Whoa!
Don't hurt yourself.
Or the mirror. Look out! Oh, that mirror's already broken, isn't it? Yeah. I was gonna say, look out for the mirror on the side of the. You can't see what's going on over there, but we got a pile of stuff directly to our left and right, but they're kind of right out of frame. I don't know if we did that on purpose, or yes, maybe we did. What are all those poles for? Vacuum cleaners? They're for clothing. They're for a clothing display. Yeah.
No, it's
like a store.
An extra, shirt rack or something.
It's a thing for stuff. That's what it is.
Yeah, hold stuff.
Oh man.
So what's your happened interesting week stuff there?
Other than the modeling thing.
Oh no, that's what. that was the thing we were talking about.
That's a
So
work-related thing.
So you're learning. When is the studio's going to be open? I'm waiting for that to happen.
Probably after August.
Man, that's a long time. How long has it been closed? That's so long for. What is
6 months.
What are the studio-based shows doing? Just on hiatus.
Yep.
Glenn Anderson's program is on repeat.
Is TCTV? It is on TV. Okay.
He was 3 months ahead too.
Yeah.
Is TCTV sparse now without the studio, like on the channel? Is it more reader board these days? I haven't really been seeing it too much.
There are tons of producers doing field shoots.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. There's plenty.
Yeah.
Yeah. The studio shoots, by and large, are regular repeating events, and so the field shoots, people that do stuff out in the field, they tend to be a little bit more varied and varied.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So the studio is all done, and it's ready, but the control room, that's something else. So and there are 2 robotic cameras and 2.
What?
Yeah, 2 robotic cameras. You can sit in the control room and tell one, and you just wheel the things into place, right?
Yeah.
And then you turn on one and you zoom, focus, pan, tilt.
Charlie. Yeah.
Is this like remote doctor operation? You know, like.
Exactly. That's
Oh my
exactly what
gosh.
it's
That's
like.
far out. Does it do just panning and zooming or
Pan, tilt, zoom, and focus.
with a robot?
Yes.
That
is why
man.
it is a robot.
That's crazy.
Here we come, Skynet.
Charlie, I don't see him.
Oh, yeah, the black one is right over there.
Oh, there he is. Hey, Charlie. That's gonna be crazy. And then so is 6 cameras now total, or 4 still?
4. Used to
you-
be 3, now there's 4. And there are inputs for other cameras and devices.
So only one
Such as
remote
laptops.
controlled, or is it?
2
Oh,
robots.
Man.
I'm totally going to be telling people I work with robots.
Yeah. That's crazy.
And I won't be lying either. What?
Charlie.
What?
Charlie, come here. No, he's looking. He's just looking. Oh, there it comes. Yeah. What you doing, Charlie? Anything else? Any street
I've been
stuff?
fairly
Or?
vague. No, nothing in the streets. Bugs.
Yeah. I got crazy bugs. You know, there's I gotta make the decision to either wear clothes, like, or get bit by mosquitoes. I kind of have like the option. I think yesterday I was really hot and I was sitting at home by myself, maybe like in my underwear or something, and I got a bunch of bug bites everywhere, like on my back and stuff. And you know, maybe I should be wearing like a long sleeve T-shirt or something, but it's too hot. So I've got to make a decision. It's when they
What
they
about
both come
what
out at the
about
same time.
rubbing some sort of, stuff on
Bug spray stuff?
you? Spray
Bug
or
stuff?
rub?
Yeah, that stuff is gross, in my opinion. It's
DEET.
poison.
DEET. D-E-E-T.
Putting light poison on yourself to keep away bugs. I don't want to.
Don't you have a screen?
I do, but it's not. I guess working too well.
Yeah, it's a sour-smelling repellent. It's
Yeah.
not insecticide.
Yeah.
It's a repellent. And it's based on a plant. There's a plant that the insects hate.
Yeah.
And DEET, D-E-E-T, is the name of the chemical compound.
Mhm.
Diethyl ester
Yeah.
tetrachloride, something like that. That DEET is the name of the compound, but it's found naturally, and it's been around for many, many years. Yeah. So, yeah, look it up, man.
It smells. It's freaky.
Indeed, it does.
Well,
Bugs in
I'm.
particular don't like it.
Well,
I don't like it either, though. It's a me repellent. It repels me.
I'm much more apt to put that, like some sort of the alcohol, like you get rubbing alcohol solution, whatever that is. That's like a cooling gel.
It's not
for
good for your
poison oak.
skin, though.
Well, I know.
Oh,
but-
if you get poison oak, you put
Yeah.
rubbing alcohol on it.
Well, there's like some sort of Benadryl product that I don't know. I've only seemed to found it at Walmart, but
Your favorite.
yeah, my favorite store
Carl
in the
keeps
whole world.
bringing up this Walmart brand bug thing, but I keep saying that I'm pretty sure that you can get this bug thing anywhere.
I refuse to shop at Walmart. I have already chosen a number.
Well, me and Carl have to choose a number. Dogs have
Lord.
numbers already. Oh, see, there's another one. Ah, Jesus. Bugs. The mosquitoes.
They don't generally bite me.
They do. They do needs to me.
They
I
have
think
never
we talked
found
about this
me
last week, but
delicious, ever. Oh no, there have been times
that's all I think about.
when all the mosquitoes come to me. I am the melon.
All right, here we go.
Yep.
Draw on me and suck. They suck. Oh, how they suck. But most of the time, nothing.
Here goes. Oh, nope. Almost. Carl's getting the camera working, and then we're going to play the dice game.
Choose a number. All those within the sound of my voice, you must choose a number.
Today is Hell Day. We're talking about hell.
Which one?
Any of them, really. It's because, like last week, we were talking about health. And I think I was like, let's pick some Dan days. So today is hell.
Hell.
I don't know.
That's
Dan
interesting.
is ex
Mormon.
Mormon.
Yeah, I can
So-
tell you about what Mormons refer to as hell.
I think I want to
I
say
know
what,
Dante's version of hell.
yeah, I'm going to say what I remember. I think you've told me about Mormon hell, and we'll see how much I remember. But here goes the dice game. I don't have any sounds going, so we're just going to do that like this. Yeah, here it goes. Oh, it's a 2. I lost.
Oh.
Carl,
What'd you pick?
I have a 5.
4.
That's one of only 2 numbers that aren't picked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The
Just
two
wait there.
numbers that. Yeah, no one won.
Oh no, you have the same number as Charlie. That's why I was like,
Yeah.
there's 5 people.
3,
but
6.
5.
You're
participants.
5. You're 4.
Yeah.
So 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. Almost. But hell, I think
Okay.
there's.
Okay, what do you
there,
remember?
Isn't there like hell? The worst hell is for ex-Mormons who are
Yes.
they're in the faith and they quit.
Yes.
That's the lowest level of hell, right? That's so that's
that
you.
would be me.
You're going to like crazy hell, right? And that's the worst one. And then there's like a not ever Mormon hell, right? Like people who are never were
Yeah,
never
yeah,
Mormons,
level 1. Yeah.
never were Mormons,
Yeah.
and then that's it, right?
Good
Is
people. Good people.
it just the 2 levels?
No,
Oh,
3.
there's a third. What's it? And the third one is for what Mormons who haven't
Uh,
been doing well, or something.
The first level is for the worst people. It's really, really, really nice, but it's for the worst people.
It's nice.
Yeah. Mormons have a kind of this idea that in what is called pre-existence is where everyone who was or will be ever born lives in this spiritual sphere of some kind, on this sphere,
Yeah.
on this place, and these are people that are spirits, just the same as after they die. When they die, they go to a different place. So these are spirits, and they were the ones that were with Jesus. I might get someplace. In the war in heaven that happened before Adam. Okay, does this make any sense? Okay, so there's this big war, and all the spirits that were with Jesus end up getting to come to the earth. And so their reward when they die, no matter what they do, no matter what any person does, they at least get to go to this really nice place. The second level is for good people. Christians, Muslims, Jews, all kinds of people, but they were good. They didn't hurt other people. They were generally, good people.
It counts as hell though, even though
No.
it's nice.
And then there's the third one, and that's reserved for Mormons only. That's a celestial kingdom. So there are 3 levels. But hell goes to those who would have gone to the celestial kingdom had they stuck with the church and just, did the shit, right? Because they reject it, they go to the worst.
Oh no.
That's the worst punishment.
That's like a tough
Yeah.
like wager then, because if you never want to become a Mormon at all, then you have a better chance, because what if you actually in your life you fall out, so maybe while you're alive, why would you even want to gamble on being a Mormon in the first place? Because it seems like a pretty big risk, you know?
The Muslim faith is offered at some point in a person's life. And if they accept it, then they become a Muslim. If at any other time afterwards they decide they don't want to be a Muslim anymore, the punishment is death.
Oh, yeah?
It is death.
Oh, so you got to look out for that too, then, huh?
Yeah, so if you're going to choose it,
Close the door.
if you
Close
walk
the door.
away, if you can show, or it can be said that you were coerced or forced to be a Muslim, then you can back out.
Sit.
So that's
Well, that's scary. I wouldn't want to.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to get killed. But
I do not know what the Buddhist faith says.
I'm pretty sure that there's
those who become and those who walk away from.
Isn't Buddhist like reincarnation?
I don't know, but it's
Carl?
It's kind of a faith.
Carl's Buddhist.
So, if a person becomes a Buddhist, Carl,
Is there Buddhist hell,
and
Carl?
then at some point, 10 years later, they reject all Buddhist ideas.
Isn't it Buddhist?
There's no real Buddhist hell. There's, the hell that is expressed in the Buddhist faith is more or less just being reborn in a lower realm as like animal, or
Yeah, it's all. I think it's rebirth. So then you're
Right.
not going to hell, going into a second after death kind of thing.
yeah.
So you maybe get put on hell on earth kind of thing. Yeah. What happens to you in Mormon hell? What do they say? Is there like
It's cold, dark, empty, silent. That for eternity.
I don't know, but and there's like depictions of hell on cartoons and stuff is just like
Dante's Hell.
getting stabbed a lot, I guess, or something bad
Fire
happening
and brimstone.
to you. Yeah.
You're in a cavernous place with fire and lava and charcoal and smoke.
Maybe
and
there's metal music though. Can you get that mosquito, Carl? Oh, maybe you stepped on it. Maybe you stepped on it. I think Carl might have accidentally stepped on the mosquito. I was watching it and then stepped right where it was. Maybe you did it. Metal music, maybe. There's a lot of.
Oh, it could be. One section of hell is for people that hate metal, and so that's where they stick them.
Yeah.
And then there will be another section where people hate country, and that's where they stick them. Yeah, I would go there to that one. Then there's other people with,
Just leave her in the corner.
yeah, and they're poked by pitchforks, and they're stabbed and tortured and suffering forever and ever and ever. So, be in this faith or else.
Here's a message from Dan Dobler. Oh, oops. I gotta plug in the sound.
One dropped.
I gotta plug in the sound. Would you lose your dice?
Yeah. It fell into the mass of things.
Yeah, there's a big mass of things
Mass
under
of
the thing.
things.
Here it is.
No, it's over here.
Hi, Keith. This is Dan. He's doing a bagpipe.
Were you afraid of going to hell before? When you were younger? When they were telling you to maybe you didn't want to do bad things because of the fear of hell? Yeah?
Who are you asking?
You.
Oh, me. Wait,
Yeah,
what?
Carl
Say
didn't
again?
have the. Were you afraid of hell?
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely. I was absolutely terrified.
I found the yellow dice again, so now
Oh,
we have 2 yellow
great.
dice. Woohoo!
So it worked when you were
Oh,
a kid.
yeah.
So you believed in it, and your parents told you that was going to happen, right? Or,
Yeah, and so
You have reached the phone.
Oh, this is Dan Bennet. I'm calling you. We could have left our own message, but we're trying to call Dan Dobler.
I've never heard it from this end.
Oh, you want to hear it again?
Yeah.
All right, we'll call one more time, then we can leave you a message. Oh, hey, it's input time actually. Oh, well.
Yeah. Just hold off on that.
Now it's info
You
time.
are the one.
Here are our answers to some frequently asked questions about the program. You're watching it right now. It's called Your Daily Hour with Me. It's a call-in television talk show on the radio that's recorded right here in Thurston County every day of the year. It airs every night, 11:30 p.m. on Channel 22 and 2 a.m. on Koala Low Power FM. Each episode broadcasts a week after it's taped. So you're watching this on TV at 11:30 p.m. This episode taped to the same weekday of the previous week. If you're watching this at 2 a.m., this episode taped to the same day of the month of the previous year. You can also watch any episode of the program on YouTube.com. Anyone can come on the program, especially you. We rely on the community for content, so give us a call at 836-4384 and area code 360 and leave a message. We'll call you back on the next episode. Thanks for tuning in, and now back to the program. Okay, my work is done. Can I go home now?
That's not your work.
Till the hours.
That's your fun. That's your fun time. You're looking forward to that.
And you
What?
do it well.
Oh, man.
You do it well. Yikes!
Yeah, I'm not trying to hit you.
Oh, I know. But you know.
Damn mosquitoes. Those mosquitoes are gonna go to hell.
I will help defend
Go
you,
to hell.
sir.
Go to hell, mosquitoes. I
Yeah.
curse you to hell.
Maybe they are in hell because they have to constant. Their lifespan is what like couple of weeks or a couple of months.
Yeah.
And then they die.
Yeah.
Oh, some just days.
Yeah.
Some weeks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Most of them don't live very long.
That's kind of a hellish experience.
When you were doing things, when you're afraid of hell, do you think like, what am I gonna do that won't take me to hell? Like you have a decision to make, and you're like, can I do this thing or can I do that thing?
Sure,
and you're like, oh no.
There are all kinds
What
of
about
things.
hell?
Well, see, in Mormonism, as long as you believe and try and be good, you'll probably be okay. And that's kind of the belief.
Yeah.
It's
What
with
about
Mormons? It's about levels,
Yeah.
as opposed to heaven or hell. Like Mormons have several choices.
So is it it's possible that you can stay with the Mormons and do all the Mormon stuff, but still not be a good enough Mormon and not make it to level 1 heaven or whatever?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You have to be extra good.
Well, see, Jesus has a spy camera
Yeah.
in your heart and your head. God listens to Mormons' thoughts,
Yeah.
and they're judged for their thoughts and their words and their actions.
I thought it was going on for everyone.
There's no hiding.
I thought it was going on for everyone.
So what if you're having
The
bad?
Mormon God
Whoa.
just basically deals with Mormons, right?
You're not
The
allowed to have
Catholic
bad
God
thoughts?
Deals just with Catholics.
If you have bad thoughts, that's bad. In the more because what if you're like those are bad thoughts. What if you acknowledge if you
Oh, I
acknowledge
had plenty of those.
if you acknowledge your bad thoughts to God, you're like, God, I know these are bad thoughts. Maybe it's probably okay.
Oh yeah, that's what prayers is there for. Apologizing to God for thinking about naked ladies.
God, I've been thinking about naked ladies.
Yeah.
Oh man, that sounds pretty freaky. Here's Mr. Ginsu. We haven't heard from him in a while.
Yep.
What the fuck over?
Roger that.
Down, motherfucker. Sorry, but I'm a hell of a long way from home right now. What the fuck over?
I wonder where he is.
Over and not out.
I don't know what's going down. Pain in my ass. Having to be pain in my backside.
Mr.
I'm
Ginsu.
gonna tell you, but I'll call you later so that I can talk to Dr. Steady and Dr. Carl.
Dr. Carl?
I wonder where he is.
It's a severe misconception on this part to call me a doctor.
We are far from
I'm going to call
doctors.
you a doctor in
Me-
a big British accent.
Me and Carl
Doctor.
are not doctors.
You know, I would like to be called Lord, actually. That would be my personal preference.
I'm not even an orderly. That's how bad.
I'm not even a nurse.
Dr. Carl.
I'm not even a patient.
Your call has been forwarded
Mr.
to an
Ginsu, what is he
automatic voice
doing?
message system. 3
Don't take
La la la
advice.
la 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 la.
We are not role models.
I would say, Kenny, you are a captain.
Hey, Mr. Ginsu.
I'm not a model of a role.
I'm no role model.
I am Lord Donzio. Greetings.
You can call us back. Where are you? You're far away from home?
And also, Dr. Call is here.
It's pretty far
No,
out. That Mr.
lie.
Ginsu is far away from home because he is always home. He's kind of a homebody.
Yup.
So being out there, it's weird. Maybe he is on a trip and he wanted to tell us about it.
Does
Yeah, maybe.
Lord Danzio have a coat of arms?
What does that mean?
Yes.
What's the joke?
I have a coat made out of arms.
Oh, no!
man.
Coat of arms is
Joke-
usually,
joke
some
jokes.
sort of symbolic,
Oh,
like
it's just being literal. That's all.
as opposed to
it's a poor
figurative.
pun, sorry. Yeah, actually,
Oh.
yeah. It's being literal as opposed to figurative.
Gonna go to hell, pun hell.
Yeah.
There's a special place.
Sorry if I hurt you, man.
There's a special place in reserved for people with too many puns. Every time you tell a pun, you get farther. You take one step closer to pun hell.
No, there's like I did this some sort of art drawing experiment, 5th, 6th or 7th or 8th grade, about a coat of arms, and I was just wondering whether or not you.
Actually,
Lord
okay,
Danzio
listen. I got
coat-
you both here. I don't have a coat of arms. I really don't. If I say I do, I'm full of crap. So, I need to make one. Suggestions, ideas.
I don't know what it is.
Okay. Coat of arms. It has the shield shape.
Yes.
There are usually 2 or 3 colors.
Right.
Not many colors. Sometimes it can have dots or stripes or little figures in it.
Right.
Is it like this is a family crest kind of thing?
No, it would be the coat of arms of Lord
A
Danzio.
personal
Yeah.
crest?
Yeah. Lord Danzio crest. So, I need help. Suggestions, ideas, thoughts, recommendations?
What?
I don't know how
I
much.
don't know what
I
it
still
should
don't
look
really
like.
get it.
I don't know how monstrosity the Lord
color?
Danzio is.
What
Whether or
color
not
it's gonna be?
he
Yeah.
needs to.
I don't know what you. I don't.
If he has lightning bolts in either
Oh.
hand, like
Okay, so my
Picture of
favorite,
yourself. What?
my favorite color is yellow, so maybe some portion of it should be yellow, right?
I
love
would
space and
consult
stars.
Wikipedia for design.
So it should have space and stars on it, right?
Yeah.
maybe,
Right?
planets.
I have minions,
Oh,
so
boy.
it means that I do. I have
Oh
minions.
man.
They're wonderful people.
You can do what you say.
I liked your whatever poster picture that
people
you
don't-
had on
And by the way,
Facebook.
to those viewing the program or listening to the program, if you would like to be one of my minions,
Oh man.
there are opportunities.
For
So-
spiritual
I don't
growth,
think-
right?
I wouldn't recommend listening to what Bill tells
Opportunities
you
for
to do.
spiritual growth.
Just listen to me.
What do you tell your minions to do for you?
There are only 2 things. I only have 2 requirements.
Uh-oh.
If
Total
someone wants to
devotion.
be- no.
You never asked
Well,
me any of this stuff,
No.
I'm sure.
Well, let me ask.
Oh, Lord. Danzio.
From time to time, you shake the fist of indignation. You like that, right? You gotta shake your fist.
I can shake my fist without being on your team.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. So you agree to shake the fist of indignation at anything that is mutually disagreeable. We
Yeah.
both hate a thing. So together we go, you, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the first thing. And the other thing is to do a nice prank gift on someone. You work together with me to do a nice little happy for someone else. A nice thing. You do a nice secret thing. They don't know who's done it. So, that's it.
I don't know that I could go
It's
through
fun.
with that.
Yeah. Me neither.
Freddie Freddie helped me do that with your painting.
Oh yeah. So what? Freddie's a minion now? That's how he joined.
No,
Oh.
I don't think he ever agreed to be one of my minions.
Okay, good. Or I don't know.
Freddie, yeah.
Independent.
Yeah, I don't think he did. I don't remember if he has.
I'm no one's minion.
It does not seem like the thing that he would do.
Yeah.
But that is all I've asked of my minions is to shake the fist again, something.
I'm not going to sprout wings through my back.
And
Charlie,
do a secret gift with help me do a secret gift, or I help you do a secret gift to someone that,
Wings like a bat. I don't want to.
Let's play the next dice game.
So, Carl.
Yes.
Would you like to be one of my minions?
Don't do it.
No.
That's it. That's the two. That's it. Usually I like three things, but
Here we go.
I'm very serious about this.
Be your own leader, Carl.
I need threes right now.
Oh, no threes.
Oh.
5. I have a 5.
Oh, Kenny.
Oh, and Carl. Wait, Carl, you have a.
I'm all fake sad now.
I have a 4.
You have a 4. Oh, look, see here, Carl. Oh, whatever. See? Confirm.
Oh.
Yes.
Well.
Video confirmed.
Oh, video confirmed. There it is. I'm winning. I got 500 points. Here's the last message.
Hi, Kenny. It's Lisa.
Lisa.
And my mom, Vivian. Hello, Kenny. Hello.
Is that real?
My mom. Anyways,
It sounds like the same
thank
person.
you
It
for
sounds like Lisa
watching
going,
Charlie. We really
It was
appreciate
her.
it.
Yes,
And
it is
we're
her
in
mom.
Chicago right now. We're driving into the city. And I just wanted to find out how Charlie's doing.
Oh, he's doing real good.
And if he's been a good boy.
Kinda.
And I'll talk to you later.
I get along with him great.
My mom, Vivian. Hello, Kenny.
It sounds. I mean, I guess parents and children sound similar in their voice, but it sounds like Lisa's going, "Hello" to me. Like, my mom is here. Yeah.
Possible true story.
Yeah, I wonder if that is what she's doing. Let's call her back. Well, actually, she's in Chicago, so I think
What?
it might be,
What?
I think it might be like 4 a.m. over there, right now.
Chicago.
What time is it in Chicago?
It's 2 hour. No, is
Ahead?
it?
Yeah,
So 2 hours ahead. Or
I think it's too late to call Lisa.
So you want to be one of my minions?
Yeah, Mountain Zone is 1 hour ahead.
He said
Central
yeah,
Time
or,
Zone is 2 hours ahead.
Yeah.
He's changing the subject.
I
I
totally-
think.
And
He's
3
like-
hours ahead is
He doesn't want to turn me
Atlantic
down,
time.
but he also doesn't want to do it, I think. So.
I'll take that as a no. That is fine. That's okay.
I thought I already said no.
Oh yeah. Do you have
Well, apparently it wasn't clear to me.
Do you have a meeting?
You need to have a coat of arms, bro.
Why?
So, stars. I
That
like
you
yellow.
look official.
Do you have a meeting of your minions?
Oh,
Do
man.
they get together? Do you ever have get-togethers?
Yeah, by the pool, man. It'd be a party, barbecue and shit.
Hello.
Hey, you've reached
Oh.
Freddie Dobler. I can't come to the phone right now,
Sounds like
but if you leave me a
It
nice
kind of
message,
reminds
then
me
I
of
will call you
the
back as soon
Minions
as I
of
can.
Space
Thanks a lot.
Ghost.
Is that something? Hey, Freddie, it's the
It's about
program.
fun.
Call us back.
Nice. So,
You have about
yeah.
I
25 minutes.
I loved Space Ghost when it was on the Cartoon Network, and you had all these different, characters like some sort of praying mantis and guy with a huge mask. Like
What was the praying mantis name? I forgot.
Oh, what was that cartoon?
Barack.
Adult Network.
Adult Swim.
Adult Swim,
Adult Swim. Okay. Adult
Cartoon
as
Network.
opposed to the
Cartoon
Child
Network.
Network.
The scientist dude that was using his father's inventions, and he had these two clone boys that kept getting killed.
The Venture
Dexter's
Brothers.
Library,
No.
Laboratory.
The Venture Brothers.
Venture Brothers.
TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that show's still on, actually. So.
I would love to see them again. I wonder if they're on Netflix.
They're somewhere.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Sam Miller.
Is not available.
Sam.
At the tone, please record your
Sam
message.
is,
When you have finished
comes on the
recording,
program.
you may hang up
Oh.
or press 1 for more
Sam
options.
Miller.
To leave a callback number, press 5.
Lord Dancing.
Oh boy.
Hey Sam, it's the program. You can call us back. You have about 25 minutes. You're scheduled to be here tomorrow. I think maybe tomorrow at 10 p.m. We'll talk about snail mail. Goodbye. Yeah, tomorrow's snail mail day. Did you have anything that you wanted to talk about today, Dan? Did you have any things in mind? I know you do that sometimes.
I had a real nice conversation with my sister, and I'm like, hey, I don't know what sciencey thing to talk about today on the program. Any suggestions? And she's like, well, I've always wondered about the rings of Saturn.
Yeah, me too.
And I'm like, I don't know if I've ever talked about that. Great idea, thank you.
Yeah.
Cubic zirconium.
What do you, Carl? What do you know about the rings of Saturn? Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see what we know before Dan tells us about it.
No, there's no probably cubic zirconium in it at all. What I probably think
maybe there
is
is some.
that it's kind of like disintegrated like moons, and it just kind of evolved to kind of circulate the planet in some sort of equatorial fashion.
It's like dust, right? Isn't it made of dust or something?
Well, dust and large rocks. How did I do, Mr. Scientist?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. The rings of Saturn are almost entirely composed of water ice.
Ah, wow.
It's a little salty.
Ice ring, huh?
There are minerals, so there could be zirconium. Tiny grains of it.
Sure.
But it's primarily made of water ice. There's just a little mixture of other things.
Ice ring.
Yep. Rings form around all the gas giants: Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Saturn's is most pronounced. Jupiter has a little ring that is of dark carbony particles, and they probably come mostly from Io, because it's spewing out stuff, and so there's a little close ring.
Oh
wow! Neptune and Uranus are very, very thin rings. There's not very much.
Mm-hmm.
Not very
they
much.
have rings too.
Yep.
Did the rings from Saturn come from like a fractured moon or something?
You can see the rings from the ground, right? With a telescope?
Yeah, I have, yeah.
Yeah.
Essentially, one or more of the... well, first of all, gravitational mechanics. If a moon is in this region, if it's closer, it falls into the planet. It falls into the gravity well of the planet, but there's this unstable area where rings form, and it's very close to the planet, and it can be out. And but the force of the planet's gravity on one side of the object is, because it's so close to the planet, is different than the outside part or the opposite-facing part of the object. Right? You got a big mountain-sized thing of ice, and it's floating really close to Saturn. The part facing Saturn is experiencing more gravity than the back part, and so it slowly breaks up into smaller and smaller chunks until the chunks are at a size where the gravity difference really isn't very much. Saturn's rings are composed from everything from ice crystals like snow and smaller bitty bits to Mount Everest-sized chunks. And if you take a close look at Saturn's rings, you'll see these divisions. There's the Cassini divisions. There are different names of rings, A, B, C, D, and E. There's an F ring. And there are shepherd moons. These chunks of ice and a little bit of rock have carved out a path through the ring. And they keep the ring... the ringlets, these inner parts of the rings, they keep them managed in between them.
I remember that Enya had a really cool album by that name, Shepherd Moons.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Yeah,
they keep the rings aligned. But the rings will dissipate over time without resupply, because that area where a ring forms is very unstable. Stuff will either get bumped inwards towards the planet or bumped out to a farther orbit. So, in the case of Saturn, something has been supplying ring material for millions and millions of years.
Hey, we'll hear more about this after the commercial break.
Billions, maybe.
New Moon Cafe. Yum, yum.
Moon. New Shepherd
Dance
Moon
Only
Cafe.
Dance. Dance Only Dance.
Indeed.
Live TV dance party. First Friday of each month, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m.
that
TCTV
is-
Studio A. 440 Yager Way. Oh, yeah.
That's
Anyone
current.
airing that? We should take the commercial off then. No. Phone calls? Yeah.
Private memory. Double back. Private memory. Real Meadow. Available at these fine retailers.
Coming up on the next episode of the program.
Your daily hour with
We're talking about snail mail. Yeah, he has kids to get on home to make sure that they're in bed. And it was kind of creepy, you know. Kenny got freaked out by the sound. Tune in for that at 11:30 p.m. tonight and 2 a.m. Next morning for last year's episode. I don't know what to talk.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know where I'm at. Oh, there I am.
What would your
Awesome.
hell be? That's a good day. The question for hell day. That's what I said. Maybe what British accents and puns.
Is there a Hindu hell?
I don't know. I don't think I know.
I think
I'm not
there
sure if I
is.
know anybody who's actually who's a Hindu.
A Hindu. Yeah, me neither. I should ask. The next Hindu I feel comfortable enough with to ask, I will do that. Is there,
Well,
is there
you
a
could
variant?
just kind
of
of
hell?
approach the internet.
Don't Hindus believe in reincarnation also?
I believe so.
Yeah, so then it wouldn't make sense
There-
for there being a
there's a
hell.
Hindu religion is also polytheic.
Well, there's a gigantic divide between Western, Eastern tradition religions. I kind of fall, you know, more on the Eastern side because it gets kind of crazy. All these different Abrahamic religions
You can have more of them.
borrow
Charlie wants them too.
some sort of faith and
Something.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll open these later, okay? Yeah, I'll open them later. Interesting.
I mean, I've never been much of a fan of, you know, religions that kind of dismiss the other two, but say, oh, that Abraham guy, yes, he existed, but don't listen to the, you know, the other two-face,
Charlie wants
you know,
peanuts.
kind of somewhat.
You want peanuts, but you can't have
depressing.
them. That's Charlie's hell.
Oh, yeah.
I guess that's right now, though. Sorry, Charlie, you're not in hell. It's just people just eating
It just
peanuts.
feels like hell right now. That's all.
He's confused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Everything is.
I know you want the peanuts.
So, do you
Charlie.
want to know more about
Oh,
the
the rings of Saturn, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, tidal forces of the moons orbiting Saturn that orbit relatively close to each other make the gravity inside these moons fluctuate a little. Every time one of their neighbor moons go by, the gravity of that goes on the insides. And if their orbit is very eccentric, if it's not, you know, if it's a fairly strong ellipse, every time it gets close to the planet, the guts of the moon go boop, boop. And these are things that keep the inside of the moon, or at least a portion of it, liquid. And because these moons going around Saturn are primarily water ice, the liquid is water.
Whoa.
And it's very likely salty. There are two moons. There are two moons. One has a very thick cloud layer, and that's Titan. And it has some plate tectonics. It's got a liquid interior. It has a slight magnetic field. That's how we know. And there's other things. It has evidence of ice volcanoes. There's a volcano instead of lava. It's water.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. it's called a cryovolcano because it's very cold. So, and the water freezes just like rock and this sort of thing. So there are 2 planets orbiting Saturn very close, Titan and Enceladus. Enceladus has giant cracks on the South Pole, and they found these cracks on other parts of the planets, but they just don't happen to be on the South Pole right now. And they're giant fissures. And out of the fissures is venting ice. This is water that is spewing out these vents into space. And that ice, guess where it goes?
To the ocean.
The rings.
Yeah.
Yeah. So imagine this, okay? You have a bunch of rocks and ice, all kinds of ice orbiting around, and it's constantly being snowed on.
Okay.
Right?
I think it
Picture
has a
that.
dandruff problem.
Yes, but the snow accumulates,
Head and
the
shoulders.
rocks get bigger and bigger as they accumulate more of this
Snow?
Snow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just picture that. Just think about that.
So there's like
Imagine
the
that.
moons are shooting the ring material from it.
This moon, Enceladus.
The ring or the moon is in the rings though.
No, the moon is quite the closest orbiting planet to Saturn. There's a couple of little minor little rocks and stuff. They would be shepherd moons maybe or something, but they're little rocks. And then there's Titan. And Titan's huge. It's almost it's the second largest moon in the solar system.
Oh yeah, is it
It's
bigger
huge.
than the Earth?
And it has an atmosphere.
How is it able to maintain its mass throughout the millions of years?
Well, once your mass is big enough, you stay together unless there's some crazy gravity thing or another planet hits you or another moon hits you or something like that.
Is Titan bigger than the Earth?
As you go around, I mean, Titan sweeps up some of this snow from Enceladus because Enceladus is farther out.
Oh.
From Titan. So Enceladus is snowing on both Titan and Saturn's rings.
Well, then how is Enceladus able to maintain its mass?
It's shrinking.
Oh, it is?
Oh,
Sure.
Yeah, it's shooting
Think
off
about
all
it.
stuff.
It's constantly losing. I don't know what the estimated amount is. I think I read it a couple times, but I don't remember. It might be a ton of water an hour.
You know what I'm thinking about, like when the
It's not much.
I've had this up about when we send spacecrafts out. I think maybe I've asked you this before though. And then every time we send a spacecraft out or whatever, people take water and stuff with them.
Yeah.
And then don't they just like expel like their waste water into space?
Yeah, yeah. It forms a big chunk of ice just outside and it breaks off.
Are we gonna run out of water if we keep sending people to space? Like. Isn't that gonna like? I mean, it would take a long time. Obviously, we have giant oceans and stuff, but are we? If like maybe if space travel ever becomes like viable, and we go out into space, are we gonna like? If we keep, even if it's just people, what if people keep going into space and they just keep going out there and they're leaving? They're taking all their, elements.
Yeah.
With them. That they're made of. So and we're 90% water. Or whatever. We're gonna run out of water.
If the population continues to grow at the present rate, yes. Not because of a lack of abundance, but because of a lack of viable water that people can drink.
What about the water that's going into space, though? It's not going to dry us up?
Oh.
Eventually?
Okay, picture 200 or 300 zeros.
Yeah.
And then put the decimal in front of it.
Yeah.
That's the percent. It's minuscule. It takes us millions, like millions of spaceships taking millions of gallons.
Well, I mean, if it happens, if it happens like a plane or something, I don't know.
Well, water is abundant once you get past Mars.
So there's enough.
Mars has water. It's buried beneath the soil. Tons of water.
So we get more water, we'll send it back. Yeah.
Yeah. Really, what we need to do is send a lander and this big old drill, and the drill's heated. It'll find water.
Do we get ice from space still? Like, I don't
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time a comet breaks up, when we get a meteor shower, all kinds of ice. But the ice inside of Mars orbit, around Earth's orbit,
Camera's not working.
the ice is in a vaporous state.
Yeah.
When it's past Mars, it collects into little snowy particles. So the Earth is sweeping up water vapor as it orbits.
Here we
and
go.
especially when we go through a comet trail. I need a 3.
2, 2, 5, 2. I won.
Oh, you won a lot.
Yeah, I won.
You
I
double won.
I have 1,000 points. I'm totally the winner today. Sorry, everybody else, dogs, people. I beat you at the dice game.
That's all right.
I think so. I'm the winner. Yay! It feels nice to win. So I'm the winner. Yeah, those rings are Saturn because
Oh boy.
Yeah, give him a couple. Uranus and what does Jupiter have a ring? Neptune has a ring, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Neptune has a ring.
There's one on your panels too.
When you draw those planets when you're a little kid, you don't draw those rings, but you got to draw Saturn's rings, otherwise nobody will know what it is. How come Saturn's rings are so much more popular than the other rings?
Because we didn't know.
Oh, yeah. We can't hear you.
Oh, shit. All right, here, you can help me out. We didn't know that Jupiter had a ring system. We didn't know that Uranus and Neptune had a ring system until the Voyager probes went by them.
Oh, yeah. You can't see them.
Not really.
They're much more faint?
Not from where we are. Not in telescopes. Yeah, they're very, very faint. They don't have a moon constantly beating them. That's why Saturns are so bright.
Mm-hmm. They're bigger. You can see them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're much more pronounced. And they're white. Brighty white. Jupiters are smoky.
Mm-hmm.
Dark. Brownish. Neptune and Uranus's are too thin. They're very thin. They're two very thin ring systems.
Did they change the name of Uranus from Uranus like recently after everyone was making jokes about it and stuff? Has it always been like that?
The correct pronunciation is Uranus.
It's still got the word urine in it though.
Uranus.
Urine.
Well, urine is made out of liquid, isn't it?
Yeah. So, but
oh boy,
it was never Uranus because that's what
Neptune is the other name for it.
Yeah.
Neptune is the god of the sea. Liquid.
Yeah.
It's a related name.
But they didn't know that it was liquid before. They named it Neptune because it's blue because they named after. I think they named it after it being blue. That's why they call it Neptune and the water stuff. Is it made of water? Neptune's made of water, even though that's why it's blue.
Or they named it after
They call us the blue planet, right? They say Earth is the blue planet, but
ours is a lighter, whiter. It's more sky blue.
Neptune seems to be more blue than.
It's a deeper blue, closer to cobalt.
I think Neptune should be the blue planet, or we're the green. No, they call it the blue planet. They should.
All 4 gas giants are almost. Well, their atmosphere part of them is almost all hydrogen. A little bit of helium. And other gases.
If they're made of gas, isn't it almost the entire planet in the atmosphere?
Well, the way it works is because there's so much stuff. Once you hit the planet's atmosphere, it gets denser and denser and denser and denser, and gradually, as you go deeper and deeper, the density is a liquid at some point.
Yeah.
And it behaves like a liquid. And then it gets denser and denser, and somewhere inside of that is a core, a rocky core.
Mm-hmm.
Jupiter's rocky core, I'm not sure how many more masses. I keep thinking 8 Earth masses.
Oh, yeah?
This is a ball of rock, and it's surrounded by this extended atmosphere that goes quite a ways out. Saturn, the rocky core, not so big. They don't think it's as hot inside. And Uranus and Neptune, they think is a cold liquid, kind of a gel.
But they can't send anything in there because it's too much pressure to make it to the rock.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if we have the technology yet, but the cores and density of Neptune and Uranus. Uranus. Yeah.
It's either urine or anus.
Uranus.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta make a choice. You want to say urine all the time or anus? If you're talking about the planets.
Yeah, it's a preference then, isn't it? It is, though. Okay, so
Yes.
either one of them, the masses are not anywhere near Jupiter's or Saturn's. They're quite a bit less. And I don't know, we may have the technology not far off, given super strong construction materials. It wouldn't surprise me if we sent a probe and had a parachute on it, and it slowly descended into the atmosphere, an eventual liquidy dense center, and send radio signals and tell us back here on Earth what the hell is going on in there. Right?
Yeah.
The Russians sent 2 to Venus, and Venus is nasty.
It's like too strong to send. If they sent this like a big old like armored thing into it would still crush it.
Oh, eventually. I'm not sure. I'd have to do research and
but then
find
it'd be
out
hard to send it out there, right?
what the atmospheric pressure. I mean, they send stuff down to the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah.
And that's hundreds of times one atmosphere.
Yeah, but Jupiter's like a million times or something, right?
Russia sent 2 probes that successfully landed on Venus, and they took all kinds of pictures.
Yeah.
And the pressure before the atmosphere crushed these things, the pressure was way more than at the bottom of the ocean. It's like 800 or 900 degrees there. It rains sulfuric acid.
Whoa!
It's super hot, super acidic. It's the word that's hell.
Yeah,
right there.
Venus. Maybe
That
it gets
is
into
hell.
Venus where
Venus,
you get
yeah.
acid rained on you all the time.
Yeah. It has a mountain up near the North Pole, and at the very highest point on the mountain, the weather's not too bad. It's not nearly as hot or dense.
So, but it's still like dead. You couldn't live.
That's where I would go.
You can't live there though.
If I were on that hill, yeah. I
Is
would go there.
Uranus colored green?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Space.
Yeah.
I want to see those rings. How come they're not? All the rings aren't just like going around.
Oh my!
You know.
I think.
Oh, we made it through.
Yeah,
it's in the show.
Are we? If Earth had rings, and Earth may have had. Actually, Earth probably did have rings at one point.
Whoa.
Very early in the history of Earth, a Mars-sized planet hit the Earth, and material was spread in a ring around, and the moon formed from that. Maybe a couple moons formed from that. And they eventually hit each other. But yeah, Earth would have had a ring of rock. And it would have lasted several million years, too.
Thanks, Dan Dobler and Mr. Ginsu and Lisa.
Thank you.
Lisa's mom.
Thank you.
Carl, Dan, Charlie, Tara.
Yep.
Alice.
Yeah.
Is that everybody? I don't think we
Mr. Ginsu.
We didn't.
Alice, right?
Yeah, we didn't make any successful phone calls today, so we just listened to some messages though.
Freddie.
Episode number and date. Day of the week. Yeah, TVs.
Day.
11:30 p.m. and 2 a.m. on channel 22.
YDHWM.com. Check it out online on the web.
Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.
We're on the web. Thanks, 360-836-4384. That's our phone number. You can call or leave a message.
Yeah,
you get
you
your
can.
voice on TV. Thanks,
Yeah,
crew.
you
You guys
can.
want to be on the crew? I'm thinking if you want, though.
Let us know.
UFO-FBI is the song we're listening to right now.
Oh,
TCTV.
man.
I want my studio, lebaby.com or our studio, Psycho Feeling, Jordan E., Thurston County, Washington State, USA.
And stuff.
Viewers and listeners, hell yeah, dog.
Woof woof.